Women often appear to age faster than men, a phenomenon that has puzzled both the scientific and medical communities for years. While men and women both go through the natural aging process, several biological, hormonal, environmental, and lifestyle factors contribute to the perception and sometimes the reality that women age more quickly. Understanding these reasons is essential, not just for curiosity, but to help women take proactive steps to preserve their health, appearance, and vitality as they grow older. According to doctors and scientific research, hormonal differences play one of the most significant roles. Estrogen, the primary female sex hormone, has many functions in the body, including maintaining skin elasticity, bone density, and heart health. As women age, especially after menopause, estrogen levels plummet rapidly. This sudden hormonal shift leads to thinning skin, decreased collagen production, and a loss of bone density, all of which can make aging more apparent. In contrast, men experience a more gradual decline in testosterone, allowing their aging process to be slower and less dramatic in appearance. Beyond hormones, women's skin is naturally thinner and contains less collagen than men's, even from a young age. Collagen is the protein responsible for keeping skin firm and youthful. With less of it to begin with, and a faster rate of loss post-menopause, women may notice wrinkles and sagging earlier than men do. Additionally, women are more likely to experience autoimmune conditions, which can contribute to chronic inflammation and accelerate aging. Inflammation not only affects internal organs, but also speeds up visible signs of aging, like sagging skin and age spots. Stress also plays a major role. Studies show that women are more prone to stress-related conditions due to their dual roles at work and home, often acting as caregivers, employees, and household managers. Chronic stress increases cortisol, a hormone that can break down collagen and contribute to wrinkles and weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. High cortisol levels are also linked to poor sleep and anxiety, both of which accelerate aging. Sleep, or the lack thereof, is another key component. Women, especially mothers or those dealing with hormonal fluctuations, tend to suffer more from insomnia or disrupted sleep. Sleep is essential for cellular repair, memory consolidation, and overall rejuvenation. Poor sleep quality leads to dull skin, dark circles, and a tired appearance, which over time adds years to the face. Lifestyle choices matter just as much. Many women are constantly exposed to beauty and body image pressures, often leading to overuse of makeup, aggressive skincare treatments, or even crash dieting, all of which can damage the skin barrier and cause premature aging. Excessive sun exposure, especially without proper SPF, is a major contributor to wrinkles and pigmentation. Women often sunbathe or use tanning beds in pursuit of a glowing look, unaware that ultraviolet radiation is one of the top causes of premature aging. Genetics also play a role, but they're not the whole story. Some women may be genetically predisposed to faster aging, while others may age more slowly, based on their family history. However, doctors emphasize that environment and habits usually have a bigger impact than genes. Smoking, alcohol consumption, lack of exercise, and poor diet accelerate the aging process more significantly than genetic factors. That's why even women with good genes can age prematurely if they don't take care of themselves. But aging faster isn't inevitable. There are plenty of tips and tricks, backed by doctors, that can help women slow down the aging process, and even reverse some of its effects. First, adopting a well-balanced diet rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and lean proteins is essential. Foods like berries, leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts, and olive oil reduce inflammation and nourish skin from the inside out. Hydration is also crucial. Drinking enough water keeps skin plump, improves energy levels, and helps flush out toxins that could otherwise damage cells. Doctors also recommend regular physical activity, which doesn't just maintain a healthy weight, but boosts mood, circulation, and cellular repair. Exercises like yoga and Pilates are especially helpful for women, as they improve flexibility, bone strength, and stress management. Resistance training is critical for maintaining muscle mass and bone density, which tend to decline with age and can make women appear frail. It also boosts metabolism, keeping body fat under control and energy levels high. Skincare should be approached thoughtfully. Over-cleansing, scrubbing, or using harsh chemicals can strip the skin and accelerate aging. Doctors advise using gentle cleansers, applying moisturizers with hyaluronic acid, and incorporating retinoids into the skincare routine. Retinoids increase cell turnover and promote collagen production, helping reduce fine lines and improve skin texture. Sun protection is non-negotiable. A broad-spectrum SPF of at least 30 should be applied every day, even on cloudy days, to protect against UVA and UVB rays. Managing stress is equally important. Women should make time for themselves every day, whether it's through meditation, journaling, a hobby, or simply saying no to unnecessary obligations. Deep breathing exercises, mindfulness, and regular therapy sessions help reduce cortisol levels and improve emotional health. A relaxed mind reflects as a relaxed face. Calmness and inner peace have visible effects on the skin and eyes. Sleep hygiene cannot be overlooked. Doctors recommend establishing a consistent bedtime routine. Limiting screen time before bed, avoiding caffeine late in the day, and creating a sleep-conducive environment, dark, cool, and quiet. Some women benefit from natural supplements like magnesium or melatonin, but it's best to consult a physician before starting any sleep aids. Sleep allows the body to repair itself and is essential for memory, immune function, and cellular health. Hormonal support is another avenue worth exploring. For women experiencing severe symptoms of menopause, hormone replacement therapy, HRT, might be an option. Under medical supervision, HRT can help alleviate hot flashes, mood swings, and bone loss, while also improving skin elasticity and overall well-being. However, it's not suitable for everyone, and comes with risks, so an individualized medical consultation is necessary. Mental and emotional wellness is just as vital as physical health. Aging is not just about the appearance, but also how a woman feels about herself. Women who remain socially active, continue learning new things, and surround themselves with positive people tend to age more gracefully. Staying mentally engaged, through reading, learning a language, volunteering, or pursuing creative hobbies, keeps the brain young and adds meaning to life. Routine health checkups are key to catching issues early. Women should not skip screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, bone density, and breast health. Early detection allows for better treatment and prevention of age-related diseases. Supplements like vitamin D, calcium, omega-3, and collagen peptides can support bone, joint, and skin health, but should be taken under medical guidance. Another essential aspect is maintaining a healthy weight. Crash diets or frequent weight fluctuations can lead to loose skin, hormonal imbalances, and metabolic issues. Sustainable eating habits and regular physical activity help maintain a stable weight, which is easier on the joints, heart, and appearance. Avoiding smoking and limiting alcohol intake is non-negotiable for women who want to age gracefully. Smoking restricts blood flow to the skin and breaks down collagen, while alcohol dehydrates the skin and puts a strain on the liver, leading to dullness and wrinkles. Replacing these habits with healthier alternatives, like herbal teas, mocktails, or stress relief activities, makes a noticeable difference in both energy and appearance. Doctors also suggest that women should embrace aging with grace and confidence. Accepting that aging is a natural part of life, rather than fighting it at every step, brings emotional peace, confidence, a positive mindset, and self-love reflect through body language, posture, and facial expression. A woman who smiles often, stands tall, and walks with purpose always appears more youthful than one constantly worried about her appearance. Investing in regular self-care routines, not just for beauty but for health, adds up over time. Whether it's a monthly facial, a weekly massage, or just an uninterrupted hour of peace, these small rituals reinforce self-worth and reduce the toll of everyday stress. Women should be kind to themselves, speak positively about their bodies, and reject unrealistic societal standards that equate youth with value. Finally, the most powerful anti-aging secret lies in purpose and passion. Women who stay passionate about life, whether it's through their work, family, community, or hobbies, emit a kind of energy that defies age. Passion fuels vitality, enthusiasm, and curiosity, all of which keep the mind and body engaged and alive. A woman with purpose wakes up with excitement, maintains healthier habits, and naturally radiates beauty that goes beyond skin deep. So while it may be true that women face certain challenges that make them appear to age faster than men, the good news is that there are countless ways to take control. With a mix of medical guidance, healthy routines, stress management, and emotional fulfillment, women can not only slow down aging, but live fuller, richer, and more radiant lives well into their golden years. One of the primary reasons women tend to age faster than men lies in the significant hormonal changes they undergo, especially during menopause. Estrogen, the main female sex hormone, plays a central role in maintaining youthfulness, vitality, and various protective functions in a woman's body. From the time a girl hits puberty until she reaches menopause, estrogen supports not only reproductive health, but also skin elasticity, bone density, cardiovascular function, and even emotional stability. It promotes collagen production, which is crucial for skin firmness and smoothness. It helps retain moisture, contributes to a healthy glow, and provides structural support to the skin. It also helps regulate fat distribution, keeping it balanced in areas like the hips and thighs rather than accumulating around the abdomen. However, as women approach menopause, typically in their late 40s to early 50s, there's a sudden and dramatic drop in estrogen levels. This hormonal plunge causes noticeable changes in the skin and body. The skin becomes thinner and loses its ability to retain moisture, making it appear drier, duller, and more prone to fine lines and wrinkles. Collagen production slows down significantly. By some estimates, women lose up to 30% of skin collagen in the first 5 years after menopause. This rapid decline results in sagging skin, deeper wrinkles, and a loss of facial volume, contributing to a more aged appearance in a relatively short period. Unlike men, whose testosterone decreases gradually over the years, women face an abrupt change in their hormonal landscape, which reflects visibly and rapidly on the body and face. This hormonal shift also affects bones. Estrogen plays a vital role in maintaining bone density. After menopause, as estrogen levels fall, women become more susceptible to osteoporosis, a condition where bones become brittle and fragile, increasing the risk of fractures. This not only impacts physical health, but also posture and mobility, further adding to the appearance of aging. Men, on the other hand, retain more bone density as they age, because testosterone declines slowly and steadily over decades, allowing the body more time to adjust and adapt. The result is that men generally maintain a stronger skeletal structure for longer, which helps preserve a youthful posture and physical capability. The hormonal decline also influences fat distribution. With estrogen levels low, many women notice a shift in body fat from the hips and thighs to the abdomen. This central weight gain not only increases health risks, like heart disease and diabetes, but also contributes to an aging silhouette. Men do experience abdominal weight gain too, but the shift tends to be more gradual, and their metabolism stays relatively higher for longer, partly due to higher muscle mass maintained by testosterone. Beyond the physical symptoms, the emotional and mental effects of hormonal decline are profound. Women often report increased irritability, anxiety, depression, and memory lapses during and after menopause, largely due to the decrease in estrogen and progesterone, which influence neurotransmitter activity in the brain. These emotional shifts can further age a woman mentally and emotionally, making her feel older than she is. This adds to the perception and sometimes the reality of faster aging. Doctors emphasize that while hormonal decline is inevitable, there are ways to mitigate its effects. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT, is one medically supervised option that can help balance hormone levels, reduce menopausal symptoms, and even improve skin elasticity and bone density. However, HRT is not suitable for everyone and comes with risks, including a potential increase in the risk of certain cancers or blood clots. Therefore, it's crucial that women consult a qualified healthcare provider to determine if HRT is right for them. For women who prefer natural approaches, doctors recommend supporting hormone health through lifestyle changes. This includes eating a diet rich in phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that mimic estrogen, found in foods like flax seeds, soybeans, lentils, and chickpea. Regular exercise, especially resistance training, can help maintain muscle and bone mass, stabilize weight, and improve mood by boosting endorphins. Sleep is also essential. Proper rest allows the body to repair and balance hormone production. Mindful stress reduction practices, such as meditation, yoga, and deep breathing exercises, can lower cortisol, a stress hormone that increases when estrogen drops and accelerates aging by breaking down collagen and contributing to inflammation. Hydration, skincare, and sun protection play important roles as well. Drinking adequate water supports cell function and skin elasticity, while topical products containing retinoids, peptides, and antioxidants can improve skin texture and minimize the appearance of fine lines. Daily use of sunscreen is critical, since UV rays accelerate collagen breakdown and worsen age-related skin changes, especially in already estrogen-deprived skin. Ultimately, hormonal decline is a natural part of aging, but its impact can be managed through informed choices, professional guidance, and self-care. While women may face a steeper and faster aging curve due to the abrupt loss of estrogen, the tools to combat and slow this process are widely available. Embracing these strategies not only preserves youthfulness and vitality, but also empowers women to age with strength, confidence, and grace. One of the most powerful but often overlooked factors that influence how quickly a woman appears to age is the impact of lifestyle choices and chronic stress. Women, due to a combination of biological, emotional, and social factors, often carry a heavier stress burden than men. They are frequently expected to juggle multiple roles: career professionals, caregivers, mothers, partners, and homemakers, often all at once. This multitasking, though admirable, comes at a price. Chronic exposure to stress leads to elevated levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. While cortisol is essential in small amounts for managing acute stress, constant high levels wreak havoc on the body and accelerate the aging process, both inside and out. Cortisol, when chronically elevated, breaks down collagen and elastin in the skin, the two main proteins responsible for keeping skin firm, plump, and youthful. As these proteins diminish, wrinkles and sagging become more visible. Skin starts to lose its bounce and glow, becoming dull and tired-looking. Additionally, cortisol contributes to water loss in the skin barrier, resulting in dryness and increased sensitivity. Stress-related skin conditions like acne, eczema, and rosacea are also more common in women who are chronically stressed, further impacting their appearance and self-confidence. Stress also leads to changes in sleeping patterns. Women under chronic stress often suffer from insomnia, restless nights, or trouble falling and staying asleep. Sleep is the body's natural time to heal and repair. During deep sleep, growth hormone is released, promoting cellular repair and regeneration. A lack of quality sleep interrupts this cycle, making it harder for the skin and body to recover from daily wear and tear. Over time, this leads to dark under-eye circles, puffiness, and a drawn, tired look. Poor sleep also disrupts the body's hormone balance, including insulin and ghrelin, increasing cravings for unhealthy foods, which can lead to weight gain and more inflammation. Furthermore, when under stress, many women tend to resort to coping mechanisms that can accelerate aging even further: smoking, drinking alcohol, binge eating, or completely neglecting self-care. These habits add to oxidative stress in the body, damage cells, and hasten aging. Alcohol dehydrates the skin, causing it to lose its youthful plumpness, while smoking narrows blood vessels and reduces oxygen flow, leading to premature wrinkles, particularly around the mouth and eyes. Societal pressure adds another layer of psychological stress, unique to women. From a young age, women are often bombarded with messages that their worth is tied to their looks. As they age, they're made to feel less valuable or desirable, leading to anxiety, self-criticism, and low self-esteem. This psychological toll manifests physically, through tension, premature signs of aging, and in some cases, depression. Women may feel compelled to overcompensate with excessive cosmetic products or invasive treatments, which can sometimes do more harm than good, especially if done without proper guidance. Chronic stress doesn't only affect the face or skin, it has far-reaching consequences on metabolism and body composition. High cortisol levels encourage fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. This type of fat, visceral fat, is not only hard to lose but also linked to higher risks of heart disease, diabetes, and other metabolic conditions. Unlike subcutaneous fat, visceral fat surrounds internal organs and contributes to systemic inflammation, which in turn speeds up aging on the cellular level. Women often notice that even with exercise and diet, stress-related weight gain is stubborn and difficult to reverse, without addressing the root cause. Fortunately, lifestyle interventions can significantly reduce the effects of stress and slow down aging. Doctors recommend regular physical activity, not just for weight management, but for mood stabilization and cortisol regulation. Even 30 minutes of walking, yoga, or dancing can help release endorphins and reduce stress. Activities like meditation, deep breathing, and journaling have also been proven to lower cortisol levels, improve sleep quality, and restore emotional balance. Taking breaks from digital devices and social media, which often contribute to anxiety and comparison, is also beneficial for mental clarity and inner peace. Sleep hygiene plays a crucial role. Going to bed and waking up at consistent times, limiting caffeine after noon, avoiding blue light from screens at least an hour before bed, and creating a calm, dark sleep environment can dramatically improve sleep quality. A well-rested woman looks more refreshed, energetic and vibrant, with better memory, hormonal balance, and physical stamina. Sleep also influences the immune system, helping the body fight off illness and inflammation, two factors that directly impact how quickly or slowly one ages. Nourishment is another vital factor. A diet rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, fiber and hydration supports the body's ability to manage stress and reduces oxidative damage. Foods like berries, green tea, leafy greens, nuts, seeds and omega-3 rich fish protect the skin and organs from inflammation and oxidative aging. On the other hand, diets high in sugar, processed foods and trans fats promote glycation, a process that damages collagen and leads to premature wrinkling and stiffness in the skin. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. Women who make time for themselves, set boundaries, and prioritize their own well-being tend to manage stress more effectively. Whether it's a hobby, spa treatment, time with friends, or simply solitude, regular moments of joy and peace nourish the soul and reflect in the face. A woman who feels good on the inside glows from the outside. Confidence, contentment, and calmness are powerful anti-aging qualities that no cosmetic product can replicate. Managing stress and making intentional lifestyle choices are not quick fixes, but they are deeply effective over time. When a woman takes control of her stress levels, prioritizes her sleep, chooses nourishing foods, and engages in regular physical and emotional self-care, she doesn't just look younger, she feels stronger, more vibrant, and alive. The beauty of this approach is that it not only enhances longevity, but also improves quality of life, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Women have every right to age on their own terms, not under the weight of societal pressure or chronic stress. With the right tools and a compassionate mindset, they can age gracefully, powerfully, and beautifully. Women naturally have thinner skin than men, with about 25% less collagen and elastin, which are the vital proteins responsible for skin firmness, elasticity, and structure. This means their skin is more delicate, less resistant to damage, and more prone to showing early signs of aging. Even from a young age, the structural difference in the skin's composition between men and women sets a baseline where women are more susceptible to environmental stressors like pollution, toxins, and especially sun exposure. While men's thicker skin gives them a built-in buffer against these factors, women must take extra precautions to maintain the health and integrity of their skin. Collagen not only provides strength and structure to the skin, but also plays a major role in retaining moisture and supporting the skin's ability to repair itself. As women age, particularly after menopause, collagen production decreases rapidly. In fact, women can lose up to 30% of their skin's collagen within the first 5 years of menopause. This sudden drop leads to the skin becoming thinner, drier, and more fragile, making fine lines, wrinkles, and sagging more prominent. In contrast, men's collagen loss is more gradual, allowing their skin to retain a firmer appearance for a longer period. The difference in collagen breakdown over time significantly contributes to why women often show visible signs of aging earlier than men, even if both have similar lifestyles. Sun exposure is one of the most damaging environmental factors when it comes to premature aging, often referred to as photoaging. Ultraviolet UV rays from the sun penetrate the skin and break down collagen and elastin fiber. This damage accumulates over time and leads to deep wrinkles, sunspots, uneven skin tone, and a leathery texture. Because women have thinner skin and less collagen to begin with, the effects of sun damage are more pronounced and appear faster. Women who spend a lot of time in the sun without adequate protection, especially in their younger years, tend to develop more wrinkles, discoloration, and skin laxity as they age. Even incidental sun exposure, such as driving or walking outdoors without SPF, adds up significantly over the year. Doctors and dermatologists emphasize the importance of daily sun protection, regardless of the weather or season. The use of a broad-spectrum sunscreen, with an SPF of at least 30, is critical for women, starting as early in life as possible. Sunscreen should be applied every morning and reapplied throughout the day, especially if one is sweating or exposed to sunlight for long periods. It's not just about beauty. Sun protection reduces the risk of skin cancer, which is more common in women over. Additionally, wearing hats, sunglasses, and protective clothing can offer an extra barrier against UV rays. Choosing physical sunscreens, with ingredients like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, can also be gentler on sensitive, aging skin. Beyond sun exposure, environmental pollution plays a significant role in skin aging. Particles in polluted air can penetrate the skin barrier, causing inflammation, dehydration, and the formation of free radicals, unstable molecules that damage skin cells and accelerate aging. Because women's skin barrier is generally more sensitive, it's more vulnerable to this kind of assault. This is especially concerning for women living in urban areas or near industrial zones, where pollution levels are high. Over time, pollution can lead to hyperpigmentation, dullness, and the breakdown of vital skin components, making the skin look older and less vibrant. To combat this, incorporating antioxidants into skincare is highly recommended. Ingredients like vitamin C, vitamin E, niacinamide, and green tea extract help neutralize free radicals and protect the skin from oxidative stress. These ingredients not only help repair existing damage, but also prevent further degradation of collagen and elastin. Using a good quality moisturizer is also essential, as hydration keeps the skin plump and strengthens the skin barrier, making it less prone to irritation and breakdown. Products with hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides are particularly effective for aging skin. Gentle exfoliation is another key recommendation for women as they age. As skin renewal slows down with age, dead skin cells accumulate on the surface, causing the skin to appear dull and rough. Regular exfoliation, using mild alpha hydroxy acids, AHAs, or beta hydroxy acids, BHAs, can help increase cell turnover, brighten the complexion, and improve product absorption. However, over-exfoliating or using harsh scrubs can damage already thinning skin, so it's important to choose appropriate formulations and use them no more than 2 to 3 times per week. Doctors also emphasize the importance of maintaining a consistent nighttime skincare routine. This is when the skin goes into repair mode, making it the ideal time to apply products that support regeneration. Retinoids, or retinol, derived from vitamin A, are often considered gold standard ingredients for anti-aging. They boost collagen production, improve skin texture, and reduce fine lines and pigmentation. While retinoids can initially cause dryness or irritation, especially for sensitive or mature skin, starting with a low concentration and increasing slowly over time, can yield remarkable results with minimal discomfort. Pairing retinoids with a hydrating moisturizer can buffer potential irritation. Internal health also plays a massive role in how the skin ages. Women should ensure they're staying well hydrated, as even mild dehydration can make fine lines more noticeable and cause the skin to look tired and less supple. Drinking plenty of water, consuming foods rich in water content, like cucumbers, watermelon, and leafy greens, and minimizing dehydrating substances, such as caffeine and alcohol, can support youthful skin from the inside out. Supplements like collagen peptides, omega-3 fatty acids, and hyaluronic acid have also been studied for their ability to enhance skin hydration, elasticity, and overall texture. Sleep and stress management are equally crucial. During sleep, the skin undergoes natural healing and collagen production, especially during deep sleep cycles. Chronic stress, on the other hand, raises cortisol levels and increases skin inflammation, leading to breakouts, dryness, and accelerated age. Practicing mindfulness, engaging in hobbies, nurturing relationships, and taking breaks when needed aren't luxuries, they're necessities for mental balance and long-term skin health. In conclusion, the natural structure of a woman's skin, being thinner, more collagen sensitive, and hormonally dynamic, requires more protection and care as she ages. While this may sound like a disadvantage, it's also an opportunity to take proactive, empowering steps that protect the skin and preserve its health and radiance. Aging is inevitable, but premature aging caused by sun exposure, environmental toxins, and neglect is not. With consistent skincare, sun protection, healthy nutrition, hydration and stress management, women can maintain youthful, resilient skin well into their later years, aging beautifully, confidently, and on their own terms. Healthy habits have the power to significantly slow down, and in some cases, even reverse, the visible and internal signs of aging in women. While aging is a natural process and cannot be stopped entirely, how we age can be deeply influenced by the choices we make every day. Doctors and longevity experts emphasize that a proactive lifestyle centered around proper nutrition, regular physical activity, effective skincare, sufficient sleep, and stress control can dramatically impact how youthful, energetic, and healthy a woman looks and feels as she gets older. The foundation of anti-aging begins with a balanced and nutrient-rich diet. Food is not only fuel, it's information for your cells. When women consistently eat whole, minimally processed foods rich in vitamins, antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats, they supply their body with the tools it needs to repair damage, regenerate tissues, and combat inflammation. Antioxidants, found abundantly in berries, leafy greens, colorful vegetables, and spices like turmeric, help neutralize harmful free radicals that damage cells and accelerate aging. Omega-3 fatty acids from sources like salmon, flax seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds support heart health, improve brain function, and keep the skin supple and hydrated. Protein is also critical, especially for women over 40, because it supports muscle maintenance, skin structure, and immune resilience. As women age and lose muscle mass, incorporating lean sources of protein like chicken, legumes, tofu, eggs, and yogurt helps maintain strength and metabolism. Hydration is equally important. Water supports every cellular function and keeps the skin plump and radiant. Even mild dehydration can make fine lines more pronounced and cause fatigue and headaches, all of which contribute to an aged appearance. Exercise is a powerful anti-aging strategy that benefits both the body and the mind. Cardiovascular activities like walking, cycling, swimming, and dancing improve blood circulation, which delivers oxygen and nutrients to skin cells and flushes out toxins. This process gives the skin a healthy glow and supports cellular repair. Strength training is especially valuable for women as they age because it preserves lean muscle mass, strengthens bones, and supports a faster metabolism. After menopause, the drop in estrogen increases the risk of osteoporosis and muscle atrophy. Resistance exercises like lifting weights, Pilates, and bodyweight workouts counteract this effect and enhance posture, balance, and joint health. Regular physical activity also boosts endorphin levels, improving mood and reducing anxiety and depression, which often increase during perimenopause and menopause. Moving your body every day, whether it's a structured workout or simply dancing in your living room, signals vitality and slows physical decline. Skincare is another crucial piece of the puzzle. Women's skin undergoes many changes as estrogen declines. It becomes drier, thinner, and more prone to wrinkles and discoloration. Adopting a smart, consistent skincare routine is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Dermatologists recommend starting with gentle cleansing, followed by targeted treatments and a strong commitment to sun protection. Retinoids derived from vitamin A are among the most studied and effective ingredients for anti-aging. They promote collagen production, accelerate cell turnover, and help fade dark spots and fine lines. While some women may experience initial dryness or sensitivity with retinoids, starting slowly and pairing them with a rich moisturizer can make the process comfortable and effective. Vitamin C serums offer antioxidant protection and brighten the skin, while peptides and hyaluronic acid help plump and hydrate. The most essential skincare habit is the daily use of sunscreen. UV rays are the leading external cause of aging, responsible for wrinkles, sagging, and age spots. A broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher, applied every morning and reapplied during sun exposure, protects the skin from harmful damage and preserves its youthful texture. Sleep is another pillar of healthy aging that cannot be underestimated. During deep sleep, the body produces growth hormone, which is essential for tissue repair, cell regeneration, and muscle growth. Lack of sleep interferes with this process, leading to premature aging, poor skin quality, low energy, and increased stress. Women going through hormonal transitions may experience sleep disruptions due to night sweats, anxiety, or hormonal imbalances. Practicing good sleep hygiene, such as keeping a regular sleep schedule, avoiding screens an hour before bed, keeping the bedroom cool and dark, and minimizing caffeine intake, can make a big difference. Some women benefit from calming bedtime rituals like herbal tea, a warm bath, light stretching, or meditation to signal the brain that it's time to wind down. Quality sleep refreshes the face, improves emotional balance, and sharpens memory and focus, all of which contribute to an appearance of vibrancy and health. Stress management is one of the most impactful but often neglected factors in how we age. Chronic stress increases the production of cortisol, which accelerates the breakdown of collagen, leads to inflammation, impairs immune function, and even contributes to weight gain and brain fog. Women often carry an emotional burden as caretakers, professionals, and family leaders. The toll of constantly juggling responsibilities without self-care can accelerate aging significantly. Techniques like mindfulness meditation, yoga, deep breathing, journaling, and spending time in nature have been proven to lower cortisol and improve overall well-being. Even 10 minutes a day of intentional calm can make a major difference. Social connection also plays a vital role. Women who maintain strong social ties, nurturing friendships, and spending time with loved ones, experience lower levels of loneliness and depression, and enjoy longer, healthier lives. A joyful life reflects directly on the face, radiating positivity and youthfulness. In addition to physical and emotional health, having a sense of purpose and personal fulfillment is an often overlooked aspect of anti-aging. Women who continue to pursue passions, learn new things, volunteer, and stay mentally engaged tend to age more gracefully. They radiate confidence and positivity, which are universally associated with youth. Engaging the mind through reading, puzzles, or creative activities keeps the brain sharp and wards off cognitive decline. Staying intellectually and socially active contributes to mental resilience, another key factor in aging well. Ultimately, aging is not just about looking young, it's about feeling strong, balanced, and confident. The combination of a nourishing diet, regular exercise, personalized skincare, consistent sleep, and effective stress management creates a foundation for lifelong health and radiance. These doctor-recommended habits are not quick fixes, but powerful, sustainable tools that allow women to take control of their aging process. The goal isn't to erase time but to embrace it gracefully, with energy, clarity, and pride in how far one has come. Every woman deserves to feel beautiful, strong, and empowered at every age, and through conscious habits, she can live each year with vitality and joy. Women who prioritize purpose, confidence, and emotional wellness often radiate a kind of youthful energy that defies age. The connection between inner peace and outer beauty is powerful, and science continues to support what many have intuitively known: how a woman feels about herself can directly affect how she looks and ages. When a woman lives a life filled with meaning, fueled by passions, surrounded by positive relationships, and supported by self-love and emotional awareness, she doesn't just age more slowly, she thrives. A sense of purpose provides direction and motivation. When women engage in work or hobbies that matter to them, they stay mentally and emotionally stimulated. This engagement sharpens the brain, boosts memory, and increases dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with joy and drive. Passion projects, whether it's a creative pursuit, volunteering, teaching, mentoring, or learning a new skill, keep the mind active and the heart full. Studies show that people with a strong sense of purpose live longer and suffer less from diseases associated with aging. Having a reason to get up every morning boosts vitality and staves off feelings of loneliness, depression, and apathy, which can accelerate biological aging. When women stay engaged with the world, their posture, expression, and energy reflect that enthusiasm, making them appear more vibrant and youthful. Confidence is another deeply underrated anti-aging force. A woman who feels good in her own skin, who celebrates her achievements and values her experience, naturally carries herself with grace and strength. This confidence shows in her eyes, her smile, her posture, and her voice. She doesn't chase trends or compare herself constantly. Instead, she defines her own version of beauty and success. That kind of self-assured presence is magnetic and often more attractive than any beauty product or cosmetic procedure. Confidence allows women to accept themselves while still striving growth. It empowers them to take care of their health, make bold decisions, try new things, and advocate for themselves. The result is a sense of inner calm that reduces stress and positively affects hormones and overall health. Emotional wellness is central to graceful aging. Women are often conditioned to care for others before themselves, leading to emotional burnout, resentment, and neglect of personal needs. Over time, Suppressed emotions can manifest physically, as fatigue, weight gain, headaches, digestive issues and even skin problems. Chronic emotional stress also increases levels of cortisol, which damages collagen, weakens the immune system, and contributes to inflammation, making the skin age faster and the body feel heavier and more sluggish. On the other hand, women who acknowledge and process their emotions regularly enjoy better sleep, stronger immunity, clearer skin, and better hormonal balance. Emotional intelligence, understanding one's feelings, setting boundaries, expressing gratitude, forgiving oneself and others, is a life skill that helps women stay emotionally light and mentally resilient. Social connection plays a key role in emotional wellness. Having close, meaningful relationships protects against depression and cognitive decline. Sharing laughter, support, stories, and physical touch with others releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone that counteracts stress and lifts the spirit. Women who maintain strong friendships and family ties tend to live longer and feel younger. They have more support in times of crisis, more people to share joy with, and more motivation to stay healthy. Loneliness, on the other hand, is considered as damaging to long-term health as smoking or obesity. This makes it essential for women to stay socially active and open to connection at every age. Self-care is not selfish, it's a radical act of preservation. Taking time for oneself daily, even for just 15 minutes, is a form of emotional hygiene. Whether it's journaling, walking, meditating, doing breathwork, or simply being still with a cup of tea, self-care helps reset the nervous system. It gives the brain time to rest and the heart space to feel. Women who practice self-care are more attuned to their physical and emotional needs, which helps them make better choices, avoid burnout, and recover more quickly from life's challenges. Over time, this creates a stronger, calmer, and more resilient inner world, which reflects externally in better health, glowing skin, and a more youthful demeanor. Laughter too is deeply rejuvenating. It releases endorphins, strengthens immunity, and even tones the facial muscle. A woman who laughs easily, and often creates a ripple of positivity wherever she goes. Humor and lightheartedness build emotional flexibility, the ability to stay calm and adapt in the face of adversity. These qualities make aging feel less like a decline, and more like an evolution. Women who age well embrace each stage of life as an opportunity for deeper wisdom, richer relationships, and more authenticity. Finally, self-acceptance is the golden thread that ties everything together. When a woman embraces her story, honors her scars, and walks boldly with all she has learned, she becomes timeless. This kind of woman may have wrinkles, gray hair, or changes in body shape, but she is beautiful, grounded, and radiant, because she lives fully and fearlessly. Accepting oneself doesn't mean giving up on health or goals. It means approaching life with compassion and clarity. The woman who stops apologizing for aging, and instead celebrates it creates space for others to do the same. She becomes a light, not just for herself but for the entire generation of women around her. In a world obsessed with youth and external perfection, women who focus on purpose, confidence, and emotional wellness defy the narrative. They prove that beauty is a state of being, not a number. They inspire others to shift from fear of aging to celebration of living. Through connection, joy, emotional strength, and alignment with what truly matters, these women show that aging isn't something to hide, it's something to honor. And that deep, unshakable sense of self may just be the most powerful anti-aging tool of all.